Oh my days. Guys, welcome back to the channel. To give my review, instant reaction to the game we've just watched, Man United v West Ham FA Cup game. Unfortunately, we didn't get the result we wanted, guys. Well, first half, not a very good half from West Ham point of view. Hardly an attacking threat. We had to defend for long periods. We seemed to be banked in our half most of the time. When we did try to get out, we didn't get out. Yarmolenko playing up front, we didn't really have an outlet. Every time the ball went up, it seems to come back. We did well to go in 0-0 at half time. Unfortunately, we lost Ogbonna with that collision. And, you know, looking back on it, it was a pretty bad challenge, wasn't it? I don't think Marshall meant to obviously hurt him, but he followed through on a shot, and I think he rolled his ankle, so hopefully he's not out for too long. Came out second half, Moyes changed the shape, he brought on Johnson, Bowen went off, and Diop. By the way, I think Diop was a concussion, I think the first concussion substitution, and he brought on, like I say, Johnson and Ryan Fredericks came on. And we changed shape, went to a back three, which we're more comfortable with. That's when we've got most of our best results playing with a back three. And it made a big difference. I will say this from the outset, guys. In Johnson, we have a star in the making. He was superb. You know, he was absolutely superb at that wing-back rate. And when you think you can play right back, left back, right wing back or left wing back, which he played today, you know, is definitely a star in the making. The boy oozes confidence. He's very good on the ball, clever in possession, and I think he's got a lot of self-belief in his ability. So it's definitely one to look out for, you know, and hopefully we'll see more of him as the season goes on. But getting back to the game, yeah, Man United made a few subs. They had to bring on the big boys. They brought on Fernandes and McTominay. Even Cavani came on late on. But we took them to extra time, guys. We took them to extra time. We brought on a young striker, Odubeko. I think his name is Odubeko, and the game just seems to pass him by, didn't it? It's a shame because he's a young boy. He's just starting out, and yeah, he didn't do himself, I think, any justice coming on the pitch. He was almost a passenger. But, you know, I'm sure he's got a future at the club, and I'm sure we'll see better performances to come from him. The game seemed to change when he brought on Benrahma. You know, we played a bit more. You know, it's a bit frustrating because you'd have thought you'd have brought on Benrahma instead of Odubeko, but, you know, we can't really criticise Moyes. He's been absolutely brilliant for us this season. So who am I to, you know, stand and criticise him? In hindsight, it's always easier to say, you should have brought on this one, you should have brought on that one. But, you know, although we lost the game, McTominay got the goal in extra time, and the first period of extra time, and yeah, we ended up losing the game 1-0. Guys, I would touch on this and say that, you know, we didn't get the result we wanted, but there's a lot to look forward to. You know, Johnson, real positive. Soufal, really good. Soucek, good to have him back after his red card was rescinded. But I think he looked tired, didn't he? He looked jaded. You know, Mark Noble did okay. Same with Rice. He looked a bit jaded. He played well, to be fair, but he looked a bit jaded. And my worry, if there is a worry, is that how are we going to get through the season with just Rice, Soufal, and Noble? You know, that's a bit of a concern for me. You know, so we'll have to watch and see how the season pans out. The extra time obviously didn't help because I think we've got a game at the weekend against Sheffield United. So hopefully they'll rest and recover all right, and we'll get a better performance from them. Guys, as I said, the positives were Johnson, Lanzini came on, did okay. Benrahma, definitely, I quite like him, and I think, like I said before, I think once he gets his goal, he'll be up and running. But he's a clever player, and he links us together. And I think rather than Yarmolenko, it might be better if he uses Lanzini and Benrahma, you know, because they're both they're small players, so we know we can't really play long or high up into them, but we can play on the floor. They can both play on the floor. They're both very good technical players, and I think we could use them a bit more, you know, a bit more, and they'll give us a bit more punch, a bit more creativity in the final third, and hopefully we'll be able to score some goals. Michael Antonio obviously wasn't there today. I think he's picked up an injury. But all in all, guys, not a too bad performance. I mean, 1-0 to United, taking them to extra time. You know, we can't really complain. You know, the boys they've given us their all thus far this season. And so, you know, ideally, obviously, we wanted to win, but we didn't get the win today. We've got to just roll our sleeves up rest, recover, and then try again on the weekend when we play Sheffield United. But guys, I'm disappointed with the result, but I'm not disappointed with the boys. I'm not disappointed with the boys. And you know, I'd rather say my cup or my glass is half full than half empty, because we have been superb thus far this season. And you know, I'm sure we'll come the weekend, once we've rested and recovered, we'll get a positive result, hopefully against Sheffield United. So I'd rather take the 3 points in the league. Maybe so than the cup run, although obviously, by the way, I did put a bit of West Ham winning the cup this year. We're doing so well, but that's gone now. But hey, 3 points on the weekend will put a smile back on our faces, and you know, back to winning ways, hopefully. Guys, yeah, so please subscribe, comment, and like the video, and keep supporting the channel, guys. Thank you thus far. It's been really good. Really positive response. Martin's been knocking out some really brilliant videos. So guys, yeah, come on you Irons.